Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. The New York Knicks coming to this one following a loss, guys, to the Memphis Grizzlies. Roy from outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Buries it from three-point range.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Anthony. And the shot is good.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Abdul-Jabbar.
Damn, good putback.
Puts it back up and in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bastard.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Knicks with possession here. Outside Roy. Battier outside. Over Houston. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Not a fast start here for the Heat. Trailing by 10. In the corner, Battier with it. To the middle. Here's Roy. Here's Wembanyama. Off the left rim and out. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Roy. Jokic with the steal. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Wembanyama
Hype him up. Wemby, hype him up.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
He gets that one.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Heat trailed by 10. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Richardson. And stolen by Stockton. And here's Anthony from the arc. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range cover.
Oh, God, here we go.
Anthony's got 8 points. And here are the Heat now. Down low. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Anthony's shot is off. Now some have argued that Wembanyama deserves defensive player of the year.
That's it. That's what we want.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom
Suck him in, make him draw them fouls.
to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
That's good from Roy. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension.
That was not flagrant. Cut your ass. Cut the crap. That was not flagrant.
The only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Miller. Still yet to score. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. And here's Anthony from the arc. The offensive rebound.
Oh, good rebound.
And it's Bynum with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Coaching a perfect game plan.
Knicks substitution. Vin Baker. Gerald Wallace.
Play with it. Now Bynum defending. Wembanyama, right side. And the basket is good. Wembanyama's got 6.
That's very light work for Wembanyama from that close.
That's all.
Young's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Should have been an and one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offense. Glass to convert every possession they can.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Knicks making a change here. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's Young. That's tipped.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
It was clean. It was a clean block.
Repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the paint.
Good blocks, Ralph.
And he recovers it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Wallace. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team.
Oh, come on, dunk that.
We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Abdul-Jabbar outside.
Yeah, we hear you.
Young for 3. And then Abdul-Jabbar.
God damn it. Good shit.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball. There's too much height, too much talent. Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're
You're in that cheap-ass move, BX.
with the basketball.
7-second difference.
You stop it.
Clock. Right at the free throw line. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Out to Wallace.
Oh, wrong button. Wrong
Just
button.
5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
Shit.
Here's Young. Out to Wallace. He got
Nope.
it up. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's
Good.
up
Good
front.
first quarter.
Up four.
The Knicks, 23.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank
Good one.
putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Shit.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Out to Miller. From outside the arc. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
They're
All right.
finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Anthony. Abdul-Jabbar.
Good move.
And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 10 points in the game. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture with the Miami franchise from top to bottom. Everybody is.
I need him to put. Oh, come on.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity.
Get a damn rebound.
If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried
that
to
is
copy
ridiculous.
that. It's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard
That
because
was
the part
ridiculous.
they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So both teams changing it up here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Richardson, good. Richardson's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to
Oh,
Stockton.
shit.
Here's Wallace. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Miami. 6-point game. Hands it from downtown.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Good one.
Stockton's shot is good.
And I love watching Stockton drive it to the rim. Such a crafty player.
Miller outside. Wembanyama, a screen. And Miller throws it down hard.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Stockton. Battles through
What?
traffic and lays it in.
Good shot.
Stockton's got 8.
I was not expecting that to fall in.
They're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Jokic.
You talking about Jordan?
Floats one up. And Jokic will just torch you inside. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss
Get the rebound.
Yeah, payday
Oh,
is
my
always really
goodness,
good
man.
in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
But
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Pass to Miller. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Houston. To the wing on the left. Takes a three. Wembanyama.
He was forcing shit up.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, you win it for the moment.
Deflected and not picked off.
Yeah, for the moment. Oh, good block.
Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping
for. Oh, come on. There's that shitty-ass air grab.
As a team, even without his contributions.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather.
Yeah, we're in the
just one or
second
two
quarter.
To talk about.
Who was in the Call of Duty chat? Well, Bunk's not even in the league yet. You ready, VX? You ready?
The Heat trailed by 7. Driving in. Here's Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Stockton. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
The quickness of Francis.
No, Kareem should have fouled him. One of Kareem to foul him.
The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Houston.
That's my fault.
It's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Houston's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc. Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Oh, that was a nice find by Francis. He spots a wide open man and hits him in real.
That's all.
Houston can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
I know he can hit him. I know. But that's why I put Brandon Roy on him, because I know Brandon Roy get in his face.
Kevin, Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted.
That's my fault.
There's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it. I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
Hey, Ducks aren't always for the big guys.
Damn it.
Serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
To the left side wing. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds.
Heat ball, heat ball.
Substitution on the field.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Battier for 3.
That's my fault.
Pulls it down.
And
That
this has been
timing
an
is off.
outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Young, no good. Here's Roy, and then Roy with the dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was
Oh, shit.
Amazing. Perfect timing there.
Oh, shit. Good shot.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Heat trailed by 7. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
We got what we wanted.
Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him.
We didn't want that miss, but we got what we wanted.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Here's Young, and the Knicks good for 2.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Richardson, no luck. And so Young will bring it up for the Knicks. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Pass to Baker. Young.
Oh, that's my fault.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Trae Young.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away.
Shit.
That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
wow. And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam.
Why would you do a double clutch, man?
Maybe even a question mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Roy, that's a 2-pointer. The Knicks pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And New York making a change. The Heat trailed by 13. Pass to Wembanyama. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Now, here's Redick. Here's Young. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but they've still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside, Redick. Back to Korver.
Why?
Lets it go with a 3.
Why did you jump?
Hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
For 3, Roy. And Bynum pulls it down.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Roy to halt the run.
Why would you do a layup? Dunk the ball.
And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the
like that.
Dunk by
Yeah, dunk.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Young. Will not go. This is off the front iron. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal.
How the hell did he steal the ball, man? That was some bullshit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Young. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between
come on.
and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that
that's all.
comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Second shot opportunity. Shot clock at 5. Korver.
That's some bullshit, but I've seen
Are
it.
killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Wallace outside. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Right.
Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a
Ain't no
shootout
way.
like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. The three from Korver. They grab their own miss. Fires from deep. Rebound by Wallace.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks, with so much pressure to win now,
Should have made him wait.
are willing to use draft assets.
You better not make that shit.
Korver missing again.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there, Roy enjoys putting on a show.
Outside Korver. The basket.
That's
good.
my fault.
The assist
I let
from
him go.
Young. Korver's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Roy.
We'll take that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I wanted you to
A
foul.
willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
And both free throws good for Roy.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Young's shot is good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Fires away from way outside. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Miller outside. Chalk up 2 there. Miller's got his third
He's trying
basket
to
of the night.
He was trying to draw a foul. Is what he was trying to do. But he was trying.
Here's Young. Again, Young missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Miami. Down by 15. They get it back. Tries
Oh,
again.
come on. How you
This
missed
is from
that?
short range.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup.
Oh, yes.
Great awareness and effort.
Oh, yes.
For Miami, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Here's Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free
Slow
throws
this game
coming
down.
up.
Draw them fouls.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Knicks leading by 13.
Why you
And he
foul?
commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. We talk about a brain cramp.
And the
Decent
timeout
foul,
called
but
here
it's
by
all right.
Tom Thibodeau.
One of those win and put him on the line. I'm happy.
Huddle up with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. "20 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Wallace. Here's Francis. He's got 6. There's a screen. Good. Francis has got 8 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And here's Anthony for
He
3.
ain't gonna make that.
No good on the last second attempt there. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
The Knicks, 77.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become
No,
competitive.
not yet. It ain't over till it's 0-0.
New York leading by 11. Now here's Stockton. And that one drops.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
That's it.
Shooting
Draw the foul.
As the whistle
No.
blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, shit.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far.
That's horrible.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
That's what's killing me right there. You're killing me on the boards.
In this one tonight,
I
it's
dominated
been all
on the
about
boards
that
last
three ball
game.
for these guys.
You couldn't.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Francis' shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anthony can't hit.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
And that one's good, Francis.
Dunk the ball.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Houston. Drains the three-pointer.
What the hell?
And the Knicks lead by 16.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the
Ain't no
defense
way,
trying
man.
to react, but to
Ain't no
avail.
way.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 points. That one goes.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out to the wing. Here's Sampson. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
And here's Stockton. Over Francis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Out to Battier. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Roy making the play.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
It's intercepted. Here's Sampson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Oakley. That misses.
How the
no
hell
good
you
on his
missed
first
that?
attempt of the night. New York leading by 13. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Houston.
You better not make that shit.
Target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Stupid.
It's stolen by Korver. Deep two from Anthony. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The Heat trailed by 13. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Anthony with it.
Bastard, you.
For the three.
Shit.
Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance.
I reached in a little bit too much to just put my hands up.
Stan, isn't it terrific?
Sorry.
We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Outside Korver. And the three off target. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has...
Why do y'all play full court press? Nobody fucking told y'all to play full court press.
Continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless.
Get back on defense.
This lead in every way possible.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
Shut your ass up. Shut up. You know, using that box over there, shooting all them damn 3-pointers in a row. You ain't gotta lie. I know you got a box over there, BX.
There's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. And Stockton, here we go. To the wing right side. New York, no good that time either. The Heat trailed by 11. From the top of the key. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
I did not tell y'all to play full court press.
If you're open,
Jokic will find you.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
And doing
No.
some dirty work on the offensive glass.
I put myself dead last like I did last time.
Jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
You joining?
105 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You support? Oh, that's some bullshit.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Boy, that was a big
That was
shot.
pure bullshit. You know it.
Silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra.
All right.
He's clearly
Okay.
intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And here are the Heat now. 9-point game. Roy with the bucket.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm winning next. I plan on winning next two.
Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I could just punch him in his face. Just standing there.
Stockton. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Here's Houston.
Can I get a rebound, please?
Jokic.
Damn.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Heat on offense. They trail by 7.
Look at that. They let you steal the ball before you even get near me.
To the left wing. Pass to Roy.
Next foul. Artis Gilmore. First personal foul. Second team foul.
All you doing is good defense. And you swatting that there, and all of a sudden you come up with a
So
steal.
it's New York picking up the win. A truly
Garbage.
gutsy performance
Whatever.
away from home.
You know,
Garbage. Cheap ass shit.